For over 70 years, Shaw & Associates has been your trusted experts for wealth management, tax, accounting, and payroll. We change lives and inspire true wealth, one person, one family, one business at a time. Shaw & Associates is a wealth management investment firm that specializes in taxes, serving as a fiduciary, putting your interests first. You can find more information or schedule an appointment by calling 530-674-1150 or on the web at shawassociatesinc.com. Shaw & Associates is proud to support community radio.
Thank you, Dave. We appreciate it. And I just want to say this before we even get into this interview. If you're out there looking for a job, or maybe the job you're on is not your dream job, or maybe you don't even have to you don't even know how to fill out a resume. I've been in that boat. Or maybe you just don't know what you want to do, but you want to do something because the concept of making money is a good concept for you, and you feel like, if I go to work, I could afford to go buy groceries. I could afford a car. I could afford to make a house payment. I could afford, but you have to be working. So we have an organization, the Sutter County OneStop, and we have Tamara Macy here. And I just wanted to say that because I run into people all the time that say to me, yeah, Fish, I'm looking for a job. And I say to them, have you gone to Sutter County or Yuba County OneStop? Have you gone to the OneStop? Well, no. There's a side of me that goes, if somebody's got their hand out to help you out of a hole, why would you slap their hand?
Right.
Why don't you just
go in, come in, see us, and let's see what we can do to help.
Anyway, welcome, Tamara. I just had to get that off my chest.
I know. I love the plug. Thanks.
Well, it's so true. OneStop works. Now, it may not work for everybody,
right?
But there's so many parts of it, right?
Yes.
That just maybe the part you need, they got. So go find out.
There's so much that the Sutter OneStop offers. And then it's fun because with us now being in the new building, when people walk through and then they see the training classes and they see all of that bustle and activity, then it's a great unveiling. It's who knew even this was in the community? And it's true. We were all in our own little branches and departments and sections, and now we're all under one roof. And so folks are starting to see that the majestic side of the Sutter OneStop and the Sutter County Superintendent of Schools.
I got a chance. Tom Russer walked me through to show it to me. And I was cracking up because I actually wrote a spot that when you told me that, we're in a new building and everything's connected together now. And I remember when you had Building 1000 with training, and it was like, okay, they're all over.
Where am I? You're walking around in circles going, I'm looking for Sutter OneStop. Yes.
And so I thought it was really good. So Tom's showing it to me, and all of a sudden I realized, I turned to him and I said, this is what Tamara's talking about. This is the building they're in. And I didn't make that connection until then.
Yes.
What a phenomenal, that building. It's worth going over there just to take a tour.
Right.
I got to see the dental classroom and the cook. It just, there's so much over there to help people. So, all right, I'm too excited, Tamara.
I love that energy. Thank you for being excited for us.
Oh. Yeah. I'm not looking for a job.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Luckily,
good.
right?
I'm good.
Right? But in case you are, Sutter OneStop.
There you go.
822-5120. And we just meet with folks that are in transition, folks that in a position of being laid off or a business closure. Then there's grants and availability for possible retraining. So you might have been in that role for 20 years and you're realizing, you know what, it's just not for me anymore. That opens up the doors for a possibility of a training, getting connected with our job counselors, getting connected with our training counselors. And the trainings are not just what's at Sutter County Superintendent of Schools and the CTE. It's as long as it's state approved. The trainings could be Roseville, Sacramento. The trainings could be online business courses. The trainings could be in Southern California if you're willing to travel, not so much relocate, but truly, it's your oyster. unbury the pearl.
Yeah, don't
That's a clam, I
sit at
suppose.
home and think I don't have options or I don't have opportunity.
Right.
There are people looking for employees all the time, everywhere, and you guys are able to connect the employer and the employer perspective, internships, what do they call it?
Well, the work experience, if that's what you're speaking, or the internships under the
like when you work
trainings.
with a union.
Apprenticeship.
Apprenticeship.
Yes.
I knew that word was
I know.
there. And so those are all available. And as an employer, if you're looking for somebody, call the OneStop.
Right. We have the business services side. We have a professional team that goes out. And if you are looking at having to reduce your staff or you want to be able to increase the knowledge of existing staff to keep them on, we can provide funding to help encourage and boost that training as long as you keep that employee on your payroll. And so the business services, even if you're having conversations and questions about human resources, connecting you with a legality side of operating your business and keeping it on the up and up. And if you're worried about, anymore, what you say and how you say it, we can connect you with the conversationalists in business services that can help guide you with what to say, how to say it. So you're not implicating yourself. You're not setting yourself up for any legal pursuit. It's just how to protect your organization, how to protect your reputation.
I had to take classes. I worked for a corporation, and they had these classes on how do you dismiss somebody. And they gave us just strict orders. It goes from here to here to here. And they said once you've done that, if you have any issues at all, you're done as a manager. Now it goes to corporate lawyers, right? If you do this, then we'll take care of it. If you do something else,
well, then I'm sorry, you're on your own.
So there is procedures because sometimes it just works that way. I want to mention this too. You guys have a special preference for veterans, for active duty spouses that are looking for jobs and that. And I just think that's a great thing because we got Beale Air Base right here and we got a town full of veterans.
Yes.
Veterans are cool.
I know a few that are my favorite. The veterans are, right? Thank you for that service. Thank you for your time, your dedication. It just that thank you is beyond words. But we connect with Beale Air Force Base, and we make certain that their spouses, male or female, understand the Sutter OneStop, the Yuba County OneStop. We're here to help you while you're in here, while you're based on a temporary, which could be 3 years, 4 years, that there's employment avenues for you as well.
That's really cool. So what do you got special for me today?
Oh, gosh. I'm like, I'm going through my flyers and I'm thinking, what do I highlight? I don't know, because then we always run out of time. Okay.
It's all your fault, Tamara.
I know. It's because we have fun conversation. What the heck? Okay. Navigating the state jobs. We talk about jobs, right? We talk about help wanted signs in the windows. And I feel for our community because I'll have clients that will walk in and then they'll say, well, I see that you're looking for work. Oh, or I see you're looking for employees. Oh, no, we've already filled the position. And I just want to encourage my client, walk back out, take the help wanted sign and walk back in and say either you need help or remove your sign. Because it's very frustrating for my clients to fill out the application. The online websites are just such a hot mess, and they spend all that time and all that investment, and then it's, well, we're not hiring right now. Well, then please remove the job openings on your website because that's where I got my information. So just not giving up. Yes, be disappointed, but don't lose hope that there's just an avenue. And then always encourage my clients, go where you want to work. Make that great first impression. Don't go in like you're dressed for the beach. Go in, you're looking for work, you're ready to start today and have the clothing, have the attire, have the proper shoes that shows, yes, I can go fill in behind the counter right now this very minute. And so in setting those stages, being that job readiness, some folks are, I never even thought about that. We have workshops, Sutter, OneStop. It's the job readiness pathways. We also have effective interviewing. And then if you feel, okay, I'm polished, let's set you up with a practice interview to see how far in that polish that you are. And then we critique you in that interview. So we look at what was your eye connection, what was your smile, what was your handshake, because that's the worst thing ever is someone that shakes your hand and it feels like a limpy fish. It's like, oh, we got to work on confidence. Not this, no.
Nobody's ever called me limpy fish.
But it's all of those things, right? It's the eye contact. It's smiling when you're talking. Everybody's like, well, that just seems kind of weird. No, it's genuine. Don't make it be weird.
If you're going to be in a position dealing with the public, they're going to want, if you can't deal with the employer, they're going to wonder, well, can you deal with my clients when they come in?
Yes. Are you warm? Are you empathetic? Are you understanding? Are you willing to learn what I need you to promote in an effort to encourage repeat business? But if you're going to stand at that counter and my way or no way, it's like, okay, well, it was good having you here for 2 days and now you need to go. Yes. So we have those workshops, even the job retention, how to be a performer your first 30, 60, 90 days. You don't like a policy? Keep your mouth quiet. Learn, appreciate, embrace. If you can see change, record it, take your own personal notes. In 90 days, say, this is a good time. Can I have 3 minutes of your time? Can we have a conversation about this particular policy? Because I see how we can improve, enhance.
That's why they used to have those suggestion boxes.
Right.
And I think when you're first on the job, that's not the time to come up with a bunch of suggestions,
no,
even though they may be good.
Yes.
Because you've got to get a better understanding of how they are operating, because they may have a policy that you're thinking that's not a good policy until you've been there a while and you go, oh, that's why that policy's there. Yes. Because you have to get the whole picture.
Yes, you absolutely do. So those workshops, and then we have our monthly workshops. It's navigating the state jobs website. And so Cal Careers, those are the state of California jobs. You create a profile, you create your work history, the application, uploading your resume, and then, gosh, the state of California, before COVID, you had to go into certain counties and test for those particular jobs, the office assistant or the custodial. Now they all are an open exam online. So you sign up to take those exams, the luxury of your own home base. And in that, we also help you understand how to set up the profile where you can indicate the counties where you want to work. And so it's not all the jobs that come in from Southern California and hillbilly town USA. If you want to work in the Yuba Sutter community or Sacramento, then look at those counties and you can add that to your profile. And then weekly, you're going to get job alerts from those counties. And it might be, not the job that you specifically are looking for, but you're going to get the jobs that are newly posted, that you can explore, go into, and then nominate yourself for those positions.
And a lot of time with the state, you'll take an entry position for a position that you're not really sure you're wanting to do that full term. And there's a lot of corporations, and the state, of course, being part of that category, that once you get in, then it's easier to transfer to another job. Maybe one more like you like. It's
exactly.
I had the sheriff's department in here, and they were talking about, which absolutely blew my mind. Okay. At 18 years old, you can go sign up, and they train you to work at the jail.
Oh.
18.
For real?
18.
Wow.
And just amazing. And it was a great conversation. That was with Yuba County. I did find out Sutter County's the same. So here you have an opportunity to go in. Now, it's going to be a while before you become a sworn officer. You got to go through all that. But it's an entry position. And that's really great. The other thing I wanted to ask you about, I got this from, I'm showing you, Bishop's Pumpkin Farm. Did I get this from you?
I don't think so.
Well, what I was going to ask is, so it says Bishop's is hiring for the 2026 season, August 28th to November 15th. Now, this makes sense to me. So there are people that are looking for a seasonal job. This is perfect.
Absolutely.
So that was going to be my question.
Right.
I just didn't know if you sent this.
No,
Do you guys also help with seasonal jobs?
Yes. Yes. So this is the thing. So I'm really glad you said that. I think I saw that on Facebook at some point. And what we appreciate, Bishop's Pumpkin Farm, they hire youth as well.
Yeah.
They'll hire the kiddos after school because we know that they run to 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night. And so they're looking at the high school and the young adult for the hiring needs. Us assisting with temporary job. So we have relationships with Express Professionals, Rush Personnel, and then ADECO also, even though ADECO is stationed the Nevada County area and Butte County, but they have contracts here in the Yuba Sutter community, so I encourage folks to get connected. But in that, we are hosting a job fair with Express Professionals for Sunsweet growers, and that's coming up in July. And then Express uses our offices for continued temporary roles that they have that are in the production. And then again, anyone that I have that is just looking for a variety of positions before they can actually stake claim, check out, explore your temporary staffing agencies. Just you'll get a variety of jobs. When the contract ends, you decide, do I want to continue with this company or do I want to be assigned to another location? So it's a benefit for certain, getting connected that way.
I love that you guys, I love that we'll help you navigate, right, how to get a state job. There are a lot of jobs that they're great jobs.
Yeah.
But you have to know how it works,
right?
Because they have certain requirements for your application, or maybe they have some sort of security thing where they do a background check on you, or physical. You have to have a certain physical. And so it's great knowing there's somebody that they can go to and say, look, I'd really like to work there. Can you guys help me?
Right.
And then they get you and you go, can I help you?
Can I help you? Well, I'm going to get started. Actually, and when you said that, I have such an amazing success story. And this just happened yesterday on my way out to an event. I had a client that called, and this is a client from 4 years ago, but she continues to be in communication with me. We still get the updates. I still see what she's up to, what she's about. She's a mature worker, and she's been in food service, and she's just this dynamic woman, and she has difficulty with email. She has difficulty with the online applications. Can I meet with you? Can you help me? Because I just met with one of our hospital scenes, and it's the position that they have. I really, really want this. They interviewed me. They said I need to upload my resume into their website, and I'm stuck. And because I'm out heading out to an event, I'm just, oh, girlfriend, I can't. I don't. I updated her resume, send it to her in her email, and I just said, let's just figure out a time where we can do this. She called the human resource offices and said, this is my pickle right now. I have my resume. I'm not able to upload it as efficiently, as quickly as you need it. What other solutions? They're like, forget the application process. Email me your resume and we'll move forward.
There you go.
And I'm just, so the courage it took to call, say, I have my documents ready. The hiccup is the online process. My information is not uploading. And, she just got stuck. But she took the courage, calling the offices and them saying, email us your resume. And now she's ready for her second interview, her third interview. And then I ended up seeing her in the community yesterday afternoon. And oh my gosh, her tears are flowing. My tears are flowing. Big hugs, because it just happens that way. So even if you've connected with the team at OneStop, we are still available even after your employment journey. If you need to bounce back to us 3 years, 4 years later, we're still here to help you. And we can be very resourceful with, who is your counselor? Okay, let's see if we can find your resume in our system overall.
Yeah.
And I celebrate that folks bounce back to us knowing that we're continuing to be consistent with the level of services and the help with what you need. Not what we want for you, it's what you need help with. And then I just had another client, gosh, if I could just put this plug in. He interviewed last week, really, really wanted the job. And because we have a lot of folks that are interviewing outside of their industry cluster because they need a job.
Yeah.
But in that case, sometimes they don't stay put with the company that employs them because they do move on. And so my client, when he interviewed and they said, anything else you need us to know about you? And he said, you know what? You're probably going to be interviewing Class A truck drivers for your sales representative job. And I'm telling you, I am the person for the job. job. I'm not branching out. This is my forte. This is what I want. I hope that you understand that and that you choose me in the end. And first I thought it was kind of comical because, right, they're going to be interviewing Class A truck drivers, are going to be interviewing people with food experience, and they need office experience. So it's just, you tackled it. You said exactly what that truth might be, and you let them know you're going to be a long term with them.
Yeah.
And so that's it. Having the courage.
Employers want that.
Yeah.
They want to know,
Yes.
are you just going to be here for a week?
Yes.
What is your plan?
What does it look
and
like?
It used to be a
Yeah.
question during the interviews all the time. Where do you see yourself in 5
Yeah,
years?
it still
if
is.
your answer was not here, then I'm pretty sure
Right,
you
right?
won't be there for the first year.
We ask that question when we set people up, and when if your conversation is, I plan to retire, I'm going to jump ship and I'm going to fish off the riverbanks. It's like, okay, that is a dream, but professionally, they want to see that you're going to be a part of their team and be a part of that winning for them.
There is and I know I have this personality, and that is, I'll work till you throw dirt on me, right? Because I don't want to just sit around and do nothing, right?
Yes.
I want to
Yes.
be doing something.
Yes.
Which, incidentally, folks, if any of you have difficulty thinking that I'm a bad radio host, blame Tamara Macy, because she helped me get into this.
You are the bestest. You are a fabulous radio host. You always ask the great lead-in questions. I send the radio station a ton of information, just thinking we will not get stuck in conversation. And then you just continue to draw more information out. It's splendid. It's perfect.
We have an organization locally called the Food Bank. And I actually ran a spot for Maria that said, let's continue to support the food bank till no one goes hungry. Well, how about we continue to get people to go where they can get a job till nobody's unemployed, because it is possible. There are jobs out there right now waiting for somebody, and you might think, well, I don't have a skill set, I don't have this, I don't have that. You won't know. The only way you can get connected is to go in and find out. I think I told you talk about Class A truck drivers. I had a back injury, and so I had to go through a battery of tests to find out what I'd be the best at. And it came back as long haul truck driver.
Right.
All
yeah,
right.
that's right.
So,
But then you bounced into radio, and it's a perfect
I love
fit.
this. I really do. I
You're
love
so
the
good at it.
community. This is a great opportunity. And it's like this. I feel like if you can have a job that fits where you're at. Tamara, I can't imagine you doing anything other than helping other people. So you ended up in a position, everybody needs to work, and you ended up in a position where you can help people do that.
Yes.
And so I don't want them to think, well, I'll go to OneStop and it's just... Right? It's not just.
No.
You got great people over there trying to help people get employed. So.
Yes. I've met three professionals the last 2 weeks. Even their resume, they were made aware. This is a great product. It seems to be working for me, but I'm not getting interviews. Okay, so what do we need to do? Looking at the resume, that becomes 3 pages. Okay, that's the land of too much information. Then the qualification, the skill level is all on the 3rd page. Businesses are not going to get to that 3rd page to see. We got to move that hot mess to the front. And then sometimes they don't even list it. It's just one quick sentence, what they want, and then it bounces right into their work experience. And so I'm trying to encourage them. Show the skill, show the qualification in a nutshell, what's going to attract them to want to read your work experience. Because if they have to dive through all of those language, all that verbiage, they're not going to take the time. You have to promote yourself.
And ChatGPT is not the answer.
It's not, and it's good if you want to use it.
It can help you reword a paragraph or not, but that resume needs to have you in it.
Yes, because also when I see a resume and I see an email that comes through with an individual looking for work, and I think, okay, this is polished, this is good, and then I meet them and I'm thinking, you don't even talk like your paperwork. I love that you know how to use ChatGPT. So either boost your own conversation level or make it use their structure, but use your sentences so that it doesn't become perplexing for you when they ask you about it, and then you just look like a deer in headlights.
It'd be really bad if I'm sitting there and they go, "What is this word?" I don't know. I just use ChatGPT. It said that about me.
It loved me. It would hire me right
Look
now.
at that. Well, go get ChatGPT to hire you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
gosh.
really good. It is that balance. And I say this all the time, Tamara, everything in our world is about relationship. And the negative part of that is when relationships break down. And so you may be on a job currently where just something is not connecting relationally. You can't let that be the determining factor for whether you're employable.
Right.
Maybe you're maybe that isn't the right place for you. And it's okay to go to OneStop even though you're already employed. I don't want people to think, well, I'm employed, I don't need a job.
Gosh.
But maybe you need to move. Maybe you need to be doing something different.
Yes.
And it's okay. In our society, that's not a negative to move from one job, even one profession, to another profession. I hear great stories about people that were in a professional profession and decided that isn't what they wanted to do. And took a job driving a truck.
Yeah. But that's true. So even if you are working, but you're just, this isn't for me anymore. Okay, don't quit, because we know that finding a job is a lot of work right now. Don't resign, but start updating your resume. Start looking at where you want to work. What is the job technicalities? Make your resume fit who they are and what they need, and then start putting feelers out there. Start letting your network know, I'm looking for other opportunities. If it's a situation you don't want your current business employer to know that you're looking for work, then you have the license to be able to put that on an application. Maybe contact this employer, please don't. And then just a quick statement, I'm looking to upgrade, I'm looking to continue to grow professionally. It's not you're poo-pooing that business, it's just you're ready for more for you.
You know, I'm thinking about putting in for bishops if they'll pay me in pumpkin pie.
They probably would. Or at least give you a discount on pumpkin pie.
Yeah, there you go. So what else have you got? We're running.
Oh my goodness!
We ran long
I know,
again.
right? Expungement workshop. I know. I'll own it. I love good conversation. So yeah, I'll be here every morning at 8:15. Expungement employment law information workshop. So we partner with Pro Bono, Capital Pro Bono, and we do this expungement if you have a record of arrest, shenanigans, and it's at a time where you can work towards cleaning that up off your record. They give you the information, the process, and if they feel that you have a good cause, then they actually set up those private appointments to be able to help you with the process. Capital Pro Bono also offers a debt and bankruptcy workshop, how to protect your credit, how to move forward, how to understand if it's kind of ugly right now, what are the steps that you need to take in an effort to make it even more smooth for your future. A lot of our companies right now, especially if there's money management, they do a credit check. And if you're in fiasco with your credit, that does keep you from moving forward also. So start to take charge. I know working with your money, it's nervous. And if you're nervous about your credit history, that can fill you up with anxiousness. But meeting with this team helps to put some of that anxiousness aside and give you steps. So even if you do get an application, you do get invited to the interview, they tell you they're going to do a credit check, now you can own and be accountable, have an awkward conversation, but that might be what the company also appreciates from you as well.
Yeah, they'd rather have honesty.
Yeah. And so then it's just a measure of are you bondable, that if you do end up embezzling, can they get insurance for what you're removing? Express Professionals, I know I spoke of them. So July 6th, that's next week, we are hosting Express Pros and Sunsweet Growers, Pacific Coast Producers, and Mill West. Read your flyer. SunWest Milling. I knew it was in there. I just didn't have the right order. July 6th, Sutter OneStop, Sutter County Superintendent of Schools. That address, because we've moved, 875 Harder Parkway, and that is in Yuba City, 822-5120. And then, of course, SutterOneStop.com.
Tamara, always a pleasure to have you on.
Thank you.
Great information. I can't encourage people enough. Take advantage of what we have in our area.
Yes, absolutely.
And I'll let you know if Bishop's hires me. I may.
Yeah, you gotta let me know. I'm in. Pumpkin pie for the next 90 days. Thank you, Bob, for having me be here. Thank you, 93Q. It's been a joy.
This community interview is made possible by Shaw and Associates.
I'm Dave Shaw, President and CEO of Shaw & Associates. For over 70 years,